Susu, and welcome to another speed building video in The Sims 4. This is probably the biggest Sims 4 build I have ever done. It is honestly amazing I even finished it. I've never done a build this big. Builds that have nearly gotten this big I haven't finished, but I was just actually really into it for once. So this is a build that is for my career legacy, which I stream most Wednesdays. The family won the lottery, which, if you know The Sims, you know that never happens. The generation is the gardening generation. So I thought a nice country manor in Hertford-on-Bagley would really suit them. So I did a little bit of a search. I looked around to find something, and I found something that I really, really liked that was the inspiration. I will share a link of the inspiration down below. And I'm really happy with how it turned out. It is a very, very large house, but I think it works very well for the family. So the family is the first generation of my career legacy. And with that, we've got our founder, who is the gardener, her wife, the founder's sister, who is a musician, and they have 3 children. So there's rooms for everyone, plenty of space, a lot of space, honestly. It's genuinely just, I wasn't entirely sure what to do with some of it. Even with the floor plan and the inspiration, I was just like, oh gosh. The other thing is that the floor plan inspiration thing that I was using did have like big garages. I think I made it work. I know we don't have cars in The Sims 4, but I think I made it work. I just really liked the look of, there was this little part that just came up over the top for the driveway sort of thing, and I just thought it looked really cool, and I liked that. This house also gave us a lot of really interesting little features and stuff, rather than it being rather samey. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but as you can see, I'm still trying to work out a bunch of stuff with the floor plan. We also have a nice greenhouse because, again, gardening generation, she has her garden. So yeah, this is I'm I'm just so happy with it. I built it before Growing Together or Infants came out, so it was some time ago. For the most part, I think I added some little bits and pieces here near the end. The roofing was interesting in some places, as you can see. I think I made it work in the end. I think it looks good in the end. I struggled, but who doesn't love a good challenge, right? Who doesn't love a good challenge? This definitely was a challenge in some parts, but I think it looks so good. I'm so happy with how it ended up, and I'm so happy with it. And I know my Sims will have a good life here. It's probably the most expensive house I've ever built as well, as you can imagine. It is rather big. You add in a bunch of stuff, it just really gets there. A lot of the rooms are themed. We'll see as we go, so I kind of focused on like 1 or 2 packs for individual rooms, because it was just easier that way. Of course, this has probably all the packs and kits in it. I did build it for my gameplay purposes. Usually if I'm building something and putting it on the gallery and sharing it for other people, I try to limit things, so I'm not using everything at once. But because this is for my own purposes, my own gameplay purposes, I was like, no, I'm not going to limit myself like that. I'm going to make it work for the family, for what they will need, what they would want, that kind of thing. So, getting there. My gosh, this genuinely is taking so long. It really was a lot to do. but yeah, it was good. I'm not going to do anything this big for a while, if ever again. It's a lot. It was a lot, but how it turns out, it's so worth it. I know I keep saying that. We keep looking at how it's been building and stuff. And, yeah, making sure I'm putting in a bunch of lights so that I can actually see what I'm doing. Because yay, it's not so easy. But so I'm doing a little bit of decoration part. Like I said, it's like a country manor sort of thing. So I wanted that little tower, circular tower bit to have like the ivy and the stuff growing up, and a few different wall decorations. And I'm quite happy with that. And we get there. It took me a while to figure out how I was going to do the balconies there, but I think we got there in the end. But yeah, it's looking pretty good, I think. At least I like to think so. I hope so. I sure hope so. The first room I did was the kitchen. We'll get there eventually, but the first room I actually decorated was the kitchen. I had an idea of what I wanted for the kitchen, and it was done. It was easy. And I think we'll be there soon, maybe, hopefully. I don't know. I put in a pool, and I was like, I want to make this pool interesting. So platforms. It's just a little bit of fun, and it makes it look. Yeah, I don't know. Listen, I don't know why. All of those plants that we put in the greenhouse were plants that were with a family. Like I said, this is an established family. It's part of a legacy family. So, this house has a lot of the stuff that they already have that I'm bringing in, like the plants and some career objects and stuff. So here's the kitchen. I use the Country Kitchen kit because it's a good kit and there's a lot of good stuff in it, and I don't really use it often. I'm quite happy with how it turned out. I think it suits the theme of the house overall quite well. I like the colours. I'm getting there. I think it's a really good house. There's only really one person that cooks in the house, and that's Lacey, who is the founder's sister. She does a lot of the cooking and stuff. She's pretty good in it, so she'll be spending a bit of time here. And then here we go into the living room space. So obviously I wanted to put in a nice fireplace area. There is a place in the fireplace area in the dining room. But this is like a more formal living room, so we put in the career piano that Lacey had from her career. We've got the fireplace, we've got the couches from the Max Decor to the Max kit. I don't use that kit very often, but there were some things that just really worked well in this build. So that was pretty good. And when I say I'm every pack, I mean, like, I even used My First Pet stuff. So, I mean, it's the coffee table. It's the fish coffee table. It's amazing. It's so good. I love that coffee table. Again, because this was the gardening generation, I tried to put in a lot of plants in through the build. You'll see that more as we go. There's a lot of plants inside in a lot of spaces. I really tried to get that consistent through. In some spaces it wasn't so much, but in some. So there's a lot of use of the plant kit. That's a great kit. Blooming Rooms is a great kit. Honestly, the build by kits have some really great things in them. I have good and bad thoughts about the kits, is what they are, but the items are very good, and I do like the build items. The dining room, the formal dining room, I mean, I don't know what else to say about the formal dining room. It is what it is. Plants, We're putting in plants, people. We're putting in so many plants. I think they'll like it. I hope they'll like it. I haven't played this family in a bit. I haven't played it since Growing Together and Infants came out. All the children are older. Well, the youngest child is a toddler. But so, I mean, Growing Together could bring in some interesting things for the family. I've actually had a really good time with this family on my casual Wednesday night streams. They kind of last for about 2.5 hours. Fun times all around. Chaos sometimes. The career legacy is each generation is more of a rags to riches sort of thing. So whoever is going to be out here, they're not going to inherit this house. They'll be moving out and starting from next to nothing as well. So I think that's a really nice thing to do, because sometimes when your family just has inherited wealth a few generations in, or even in this case one generation in, because of the lottery, it can get a bit dull. There's less challenge involved, once they have the money. So it's nice that you kind of get that reset each generation. So it's definitely going to be interesting to see how it goes. You can play the Career Legacy, and I'll leave a link to the rules down below. It's from Rochella. You can play the Career Legacy for every single career, so there's so many generations, or you could just do 10 generations and randomize it. I'm randomizing it with just 10 generations. I have enough legacies going on and other gameplay stuff on my Tumblr. I have my Sims 3 legacy on this channel. It was a lot to commit to. There are so many careers in this game now. I have a list of them because of my Super Sim Challenge. I play on Twitch, and it's more than 20. It's actually, I'm going to open that right now while we continue looking at the build. So there's a little gym there, and then the bathrooms are all fairly similar. I use a lot of the bathroom clutter kit because I thought that would go quite well with everything. I like the kit. I like the bathroom clutter kit. I like clutter. Okay, let's open this. I have my Super Sim. There's careers. There's 28 careers, full-time careers, if you have every single pack, or whatever, or the packs that add them. So that's a lot of generations for a legacy. There's more than an alphabet legacy. So yeah, I don't think I'll do that. I think I'll just stick to 10 and randomize the ones, and we'll see what happens. It could be interesting. We could have some very interesting generations. I found more of the plants in the thing. It's fine. It's fine. This bedroom here is the bedroom for the founder and her wife. So it's got, I love the Vintage Glamour stuff pack. It has some of my favorite items in it. It's gorgeous. I brought in a lot of the plants, so those plant curtains that came with Blooming Brooms kit. There's a lot of plants in this room because that is the gardener's room, so I really tried to make that just gorgeous, and plants. Gorgeous and plants are gorgeous, but you know what I mean. So I'm really happy with how that room turned out. Actually, I'm happy with how all of it turned out. I've said this 100 times already in this video. We're only 14 minutes in, but yeah, this room is really good. This area here is sort of the family activities games section. So we haven't got pool because we don't have pool in this game yet. We have the ping pong, we have the foosball, we have the other activity table, which now you can do puzzles for with Growing Together. Thank you. And I tried to make it sort of a pubish, a country pub thing. So there's a few decorations there for that as well. There's so many bathrooms. Like, every bedroom has an ensuite, basically, and then there's other bathrooms as well. This is the bedroom for the child who is a girl, so she's coming to the age where she'll be a teenager soon. So I wanted to sort of have this room where she'll be growing into being a teenager. Uh, I'm really happy with it. The Pastel Pop Kit is just some gorgeous stuff, honestly. So I used a lot of Pastel Pop Kit and then a few of the high school years stuff. I'm very happy with how this room turned out. It's so pretty. I think, oh my gosh, I forgot her name. Serena. Serena will be really happy in here. It's been like a month since I played this family. I forget names, it's fine. But they all have like their own walk-in wardrobes and en suites with each bedroom. It's like excessive, but they didn't win the lottery and had like 1,000,000 simoleons, and you cannot use that many simoleons in The Sims 4 for building. It's just not possible. It's just not. And then we've got little different areas. So we've got like a sort of a mud room-ish area off to the garage, I say, and then a bigger laundry area. Originally I put the laundry in the mudroom area, but then I remembered that we had that big space as well, so I switched it all around. Still trying to figure it out. This space, I followed the floor plan for this bedroom, and then I changed my mind about it because I didn't like how it was looking. The angle was fun, but not quite what I wanted, so I spent a little bit of time changing it around. I did add a platform though, just because I thought that was fun. So this bedroom is Lacey's. Lacey is the sister of our founder. She's a musician, so I used a lot of the Decor to the Max stuff in this room as well. That wallpaper is really nice, actually. I'm quite fond of it. And yeah, it's just a nice room. She can kind of have her own space here away from the rest of the family. She's I mean, all of them have their own space away from the rest of the family in their bedrooms, honestly. But she's got her keyboard there, so she can do a bit of music there. I'm pretending in my head that there is soundproofing. We can play pretend. It's The Sims. It's pretend. So I put a few like musical instrument paintings up in there as well. It's garage. I didn't really do anything with that part of the garage. There's like 2 garages. One of them is like supposed to be a 3-car garage, and one of them is supposed to be a 2-car garage. I'll show you what I did with one of them later. But here is the bathroom for Lacey. It's honestly, it's exuberant. It's exuberant, but I mean, when you've got the money and you've won the lottery, what are you supposed to do? But for this, I kicked a family out of this lot, the 64x64 lot in Henford on Bagley, the Watson family. They moved to another one. I don't care. They're not who I'm playing. This is the bedroom for the oldest boy. So he might be the heir, he might not. I don't know. But he's a teen. He does scouts. He's actually a really good kid. And I just think this will be a nice little space for him as he grows. Gets more used to being on, I don't know what I'm saying, on his own. No, he's definitely not on his own. One day he might be if he's the heir. I'll have a vote up on the YouTube channel for it, because you can do polls through the YouTube community tab, so I'll do that for it. And then across the room from him is the toddler. I think we'll be this. We're not quite there yet, but I put a scouting thing in there, and yeah, it's a pretty cool teen boys room. I'm quite happy with how it turned out. I do. I like it. And then I changed a bit about some things for the room across the hall where the toddler is. So the thing with the floor plan is that some of the rooms were really big and some of them were very small. So the toddler gets a very tiny room. It's fine. He'll be fine. But there was a really good section out there on the top floor that's just kind of open that I thought would be a really good kids area. So we're putting in a bunch of the other kids stuff. And then over the little walkway over the driveway, I've put a little spa area. So they've got the sauna, they've got the massage tables, they've got somewhere to do some yoga and some meditation. And it's just nice, cozy. I don't know if cozy is nice, but is what I mean. But it's a good space for them to have all of that. And then the garage down below, what was in the floor plan of garage, I made into like a music room. So I made it look like there was like sound paneling around it. And then we do a bit of landscaping out here because that whole area between the path was beginning to be landscaped. So I did. We'll be fine is there. And then I did a bit more with the outside. This house is so big that there's actually not that much outdoor space. There's enough. We have the greenhouse, we have the pool, I think we have some chickens. I think also I did go back later and put in somewhere for the treehouse from growing together. I can't remember. But did get there. I put in all of the stuff for power and water and stuff because the bills are going to be goddamn atrocious at this lot. So I was just like, we're gonna do what we can to reduce those. Also, I might use the points, the lifetime happiness points, to get them the reduced bill trades, because they're gonna need it. The bills are going to be atrocious, and I don't think they will have enough weekly income to cover them. I mean, they might. They are pretty far up in their career, and they do other stuff because of their careers to get some money. And then we put in, like, so many different, like, expensive paintings and stuff just to make it look, we have money, Of course, rugs. And also a pride flag. First of all, I put a pride flag in every build. Second of all, this family literally has lesbians as the founding couple. So, I mean, how could I not put a pride flag up? That would be illegal. I'm pretty sure. I don't think so. But yeah, I'm just doing a few last checks. But this is where I will leave you. I'll see you soon for I'll say it's not a little tour, but from a tour. Okay, here we go with the tour. I mean, yeah, this is the house. Let's come over here. I really love this area here where it comes over like that. That was a thing that really got me about this build. But we'll start the front door. Let's start with it actually going. This could take a while. This tour might be as long as the speed build video itself. It's fine. We'll just do a little bit of a round. So we come in here. Here's the front entrance area here. Some plants, and then we've got the living room. I'm very happy with how the living room has turned out. The formal living room, the plants there, and everything cozy fireplace. We come over here to the dining room, another cozy fireplace. More plants in the hutch here. We've got like the sort of the pantry area in here. For now, that's a private office. I also thought about possibly, it's not quite big enough, I don't think, for a butler's bedroom, but I mean, you could make it that. Here's the kitchen. It's actually a rather small kitchen considering the size of the house, but I like it. I think it suits it really well. That's just there because it needed to be somewhere, something needed to go there. And then we've got the sort of the more casual breakfast dining table, the laundry over through here. So I've got plenty of laundry options. Then across here, we've got this sort of gaming area. So we've got the darts, we've got the bar, and then down this little space is the bedroom for Serena. So she's the one who will be a teen soon. I love this bedroom, honestly. It's so good. I think she will love this room. And of course, the bathroom that leads into the wardrobe area. I haven't done much with them. It's fine. It's fine. They don't need to be that great. They don't need to be decorated. You're not going to have decorated your wardrobe, you know. I'll just go this way. So, and here is the gym. So just come through here. We've got like the gym. Do a bit of working out. Got the big mirror. Over here is one of the bedrooms. This is for Cheyenne and Julia. Cheyenne being our founder. I'm quite happy with this bedroom. And I hope they will be as well. And then, of course, we've got a bathroom that leads to two different wardrobes. So they have different wardrobes, and then, of course, the toilet in there. Where are we? In here. So we've got that wardrobe, and then this wardrobe here. So, yeah, they've got plenty of place to store clothing as if we have to worry about that. In reality, that would be amazing. An amazing amount of storage space. There is a bathroom in here. There's like a half bathroom. And then over here is the study. The more open study area. And then, if you come up this one of 3 flights of stairs, you end up in the library area. So, we've got this library, we've got a place to sit and read, we've got a less formal area for hanging out and watching TV. This is a bathroom, and this is Lacey's bedroom, so it's a really good space, I think. I didn't realize that there's no ceiling there, but that's fine, we'll ignore it. It happens. I really like this room as well. It looks really good, I think. Then, of course, her bathroom and wardrobe. She's got a door out onto the balcony. And you come along here, and then there's the kids' sort of hangout play area. So there's a few kids' activities, toys, fun things, a birth certificate for one of the kids. I can't remember which one. I think this is... oh yes, this is the eldest boy's bedroom. It's a very teen boy room, and then I also put Baby Yoda in because I wanted to. Very small sort of wardrobe area and bathroom, but that's fine. And here is a toddler's room. This will eventually become, I mean, he'll eventually have older kid stuff. The walk-in wardrobe that came with Get Together, and then a bathroom. I didn't put a potty in there. Where did I put it? It's fine. Oops. Then there's a bathroom here. That's just a half bath. And then this is sort of like an activities room. So as they get more activities and skill things that they need for different things, I'll put stuff in here. Sometimes you just need a space that's where you put the skill activities. And then we come down, well, we know don't come down, we come across this sort of gallery area. We've got some nice fancy paintings, and to the spa area. So we've got meditation stool, yoga, we've got a couple of massage tables and a couple of massage chairs, and then the sauna over here. And then outside, yeah, there's, you can only get it through either the garage doors or this door here, but outside there we come in here and we see the music room for Lacey to make use of, or perhaps others in the family who might want to make use of it. Then of course over here we've got the greenhouse, swing set, chicken house, pool area. I think I didn't put in the thing for the treehouse unless I put it in. No, I didn't. That's fine. They don't need the treehouse. They've got like everything else in existence, honestly, nearly. I think they'll be kept quite occupied here. I didn't put any like grill or anything. Oh, I did actually. I missed that. Listen, there's a lot of stuff in here. It's easy to forget what you did and didn't do. But yeah, this is the build. I am so happy with how it turned out. It's so good. I think the family is going to be very happy here. But that is all for this video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Dag dag!